In the realm of sports, legends emerge, a select few who transcend mere mortals. But within this pantheon, there's one name that resonates with the fever of unyielding pursuit, not just of victory, but of perfection.
If I could work that hard every day, with being blessed with the physical tools that I have, what would my career be?
So you're here. You quickly realize it's a place where legends rise, transcending ordinary boundaries. But as you stand here, amongst giants, there's something about your name. It's not just about the skills you possess, it's the fire that courses through your veins, pushing you beyond limits, propelling you to astonishing heights.
I'm gonna get there at 3 o'clock, and I wanna make sure I make 400 made shots. Get in the car, get to the gym, get there, and as I'm walking onto the court, who do I see? I see Kobe Bryant, already working out. So I worked out for a good hour and a half. And when I came off, after I was done, I sat down, and of course I still heard the ball bouncing. I look down, I'm like, this guy's still working out? He's doing like game moves. You know, I sit there and I unlace my shoes. And I'm like, I want to see how long this goes. So I sit out there and watch, another 25 minutes. And he got done. I was like, okay, I think I've seen enough. Go play, you know, come back, get in the sauna, get ready for the game. That game, he drops 40 on us. And after the game is over, I'm like, I have to ask this guy. Like, I have to understand, like, why he works like that.
Right.
So after the game is over, I'm like, hey, Kobe, like, why were you in the gym for so long? He's like, because I saw you come in. And I wanted you to know that it doesn't matter how hard you work, that I'm willing to work harder than you.
What if I told you that beneath the celebrated victories and accolades, there was a darkness?
Using the darker emotions, the anger or resentment or frustration and sadness, and using that as a weapon. It's a scar, it's pain, it's a bad memory. Some people are probably afraid to tap into that side of them, but it's such a powerful thing.
Matter of fact, get your hands off me. Don't touch me the rest of the scrimmage. Get your hands off me.
I just start driving.
What if the pursuit of perfection drove you to a place where most dared not to venture? Kobe Bryant, the man, the myth, the relentless force that pushes boundaries, shatters records, and left a wake of awe-struck admirers.
Once upon a time, there was a young basketball player who had dreams of becoming one of the greatest basketball players of all time.
My name is Kobe Bryant. I'm 17 years old, with the hunger, the motivation, and a desire to be the best possible basketball player that I could be.
He worked day and night, every day, for years and years and years and years and years. As time went on, 20 years had passed, and he felt that he had accomplished all that he set out to accomplish. But what he come to realize is that the goal that he set out initially of becoming the greatest of all time was a very fickle one. And what he realized that the most important thing in life is how your career moves and touches those around you.
Hey, before we show you how Kobe absolutely shredded his opponents, like this video so we can have the legacy of Kobe live on for generations. Picture this, a young Kobe brimming with ambition, training with ferocity that shook the very foundations of his surroundings, an indomitable spirit burning within. He asked himself a question that would become his anthem. Why be good when you can be great?
I switched my mind to something else. I switched my mode into something else, right? For me, it's the equivalent of Maximus Decimus Meridius in Gladiator picking up the dirt, smelling the dirt, it's go time.
This wasn't just a game for Kobe, it was his essence. The burning desire to be the best ignited his relentless obsession. He didn't just play, he devoured every challenge, every opponent, until his hunger for victory bordered on mania.
When you're in that cage, you are that character. And then when you leave there, it's something completely different. But when I'm in that cage, bro, don't fucking touch me, don't talk to me. Just leave me alone. I used to play the Halloween theme song over and over and over in my headphones.
But the path to greatness was fraught with adversity. The media circus, the accusations, the controversies. Kobe's journeys was beset by storms that tested his resolve. Here's a question for you. How did Kobe respond? Did he falter, crumble under the weight of the world's judgment? No, not Kobe. He channeled every ounce of his fury, transforming his turmoil into the fiery furnace that forged the Black Mamba's legacy.
Well, it did more than that, right? So like the basketball stuff speaks for itself in terms of what that comment did for me, in terms of giving me stability and giving me confidence to say, okay, it's okay to fail because you're gonna be loved no matter what. And that doesn't just mean basketball, that means anything in life. Right? That means writing, that means being an entrepreneur, that means having the confidence to go for it. What I try to do is just try to be still and understand that things come and go, emotions come and go. The important thing is to accept them all, to embrace them all, and then you can choose to do with them what you want versus being controlled by emotion.
Lesser beings might have shied away, but Kobe, he stared down challenges, dared them to face him head on. Now, let's dissect his mindset. Kobe embraced the darkness within, harnessed it, and unleashed it upon the court. His obsessive quest for perfection was fueled by the shadows of doubt and the whispers of naysayers. But he never sought balance. He sought dominance. Every sunrise saw him outworking yesterday's self. He dissected games, opponents, and his own performances with ruthless precision, leaving no stone unturned, no weakness unexplored.
Time, man, I asked him, I said, man, why are you such an asshole? I asked him that. And he said, you really want to know? You know how he was. And he said to me, he said, Phil, man, some of my teammates don't understand the work. He said, so I see dudes walk into practice 10 minutes before practice and they leave right after. Why the fuck am I gonna pass them the basketball?
You know, he looked like, I don't want to say old, but he looked like, I was like, man, am I seeing like the end, it's like he's starting to decline. I didn't tell anybody that, I would never say that out loud. But I was just thinking that in my head, because he just wasn't moving, as well as he was. He's missing a lot of shots. Middle of summer, so whatever. But then I found out he had gone on like a 40-mile bike ride at like 11 p.m. that night. Got in at like 2 a.m. and then he was in the weight room when I got down there at 7:30. So, it was funny to me, very fitting to me. That was like in my head. I was too scared to say it to anybody else, but I was like, man, am I seeing like the decline? I was like, oh no, he's just worked out for 40 hours straight.
So I get to the gym and Johnny Dawkins looks like he lost his dog. Like I've never seen this guy look so just disheveled. I'm like, JD, what's going on, man? And he's like, man, fucking Kobe. This guy had me up at 6 a.m. this morning. He was in the gym for 3 hours and he said he was doing the same move for 3 hours. It was like I'm pick and roll on the left side, jab, pull up right for 3 straight hours. The guy was just maniacal about his work. It's incredible.
As we delve into his legacy, ponder this. What could you achieve if you embrace your inner darkness? If you channeled your doubts into the fire that drives you forward? In the twilight of his career, Kobe's obsession evolved. He mentored the next generation, instilling his Mamba mentality to those hungry enough to grasp it. He wasn't just a player. He was a living testament to unyielding resilience.
I really never heard anybody else like how they approach the game or
maybe like some of the greats did, but you know, for him to give me some of that knowledge right then and there, and just the little things and on a jab step, and you know, creating separation and getting this little bit of space, and it was like I was just like a kid in a candy store. I was like, I kept like talking to myself like, man, I'm working out with Kobe. Like I couldn't believe it at the time.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. Kobe's mindset was a symphony of aggression, a crescendo of hunger that didn't end with a buzzer. It echoed in the hearts of those who dared to dream beyond convention.
You grow up and you make game-winning shots and it's awesome. You come back the next day and miss a game-winning shot and it's misery. And then the next day comes and you're back playing again, and you understand that life has this cyclical nature where it's, you know, what you do on Monday, it's fantastic, but then Tuesday is a bad day. But guess what? There's Wednesday. Yeah. So are we just supposed to live our lives like this the whole time? You know, versus just staying like this and understanding that it's really just a journey of evolution every day. It's just constant improvement, constant curiosity, constantly getting better. The results don't really matter.
As the final whistle sounded on his career, one last question reverberated. How can we carry his legacy forward? Let these lessons sear into your psyche, for they hold the key to unlocking your affluent mindset. Number 1, be relentless. Leave no room for mediocrity. Embrace the madness of unwavering pursuit. Number 2, harness your demons. Channel doubt into determination, darkness into drive. Number 3, embrace the aggression. Mediocrity cowers before aggression. Obliterate your limitations.
You know, it's putting it out there for the world to see. It's trying to create a short film. And I didn't know if I could do it, man. And, you know, it was my daughter who kind of put things in perspective for me, Gianna. She's now 13. And she was like, well, you know, you always tell us to go for it. So, yeah, she put me on the spot. She was like, you gonna talk about it? You gonna be about it, basically. And, you know, and that gave me the final push.
Kobe Bryant, an embodiment of ferocity, an epitome of obsession. His legacy fuels the flames of those who dare to ask, why settle for anything less than greatness? The Black Mamba lives on, a challenge to us all. Embrace your inner beast. Kobe did. Here at Affluent, we are all about action. How can you apply these lessons from Kobe into your life today? No, right now. Comment below and we'll pin the best answer. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, and if you like the relentless nature of Kobe, you're gonna love this video on how Elon Musk was able to survive his traumatic childhood to become the person we all know and love today. Stay tuned for the best content to help you become more affluent.
What can I say? Mamba out.